as that sun starts to set, those little rabbits, they come out to play at night, and we'll see if we can't put a little rabbit around the fire. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. There's two. There's another one there. What is going on, my doggies? Welcome back to another video, and welcome to an inland catch and cook video. Right now, we're out in the middle of the bush. We're nowhere near the ocean. We're doing something a little bit different this time. We've got a motorbike, we've got a swag, we've got a couple of rifles. We're gonna be seeing if we can live off the land out here in the bush. I'm gonna get this motorbike off. We're gonna start a fire. It is supposed to be freezing cold tonight. This episode's gonna be a banger. Sit back and enjoy. So I reckon tonight is gonna be like 5 or 6 degrees out here. That's 5 or 6 degrees Celsius. It's gonna be freezing cold, man. I don't like the cold. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up this swag right next to this big old fire. I'm not gonna light the fire yet. I'm just gonna get camp set up. We're gonna jump on the moto. We're gonna go have a look for some animal tracks and sort of make a little bit of a plan for the night because we've got a whole lot of stuff ahead of us. It's gonna be a bloody big episode, this one. Still got a fair bit of sun over there in the west. So what I'm gonna be doing for the next, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, I'm just gonna be working on a couple of knives. All of me bloody hunting knives are very, very sad right now. These things have definitely seen better days. I'm just gonna give them a quick touch up on this stone. Stone's just soaking in water there for a little bit. What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna go for a quick squirt on the motorbike. I'm just gonna take a little 22 with me, and there could be a very early afternoon rabbit hanging around. So I'll just take a 22 for now. We'll go and have a sniff, see if we can't find a little bunny, because there ain't nothing wrong with eating bunnies around the fire. I'll give you the hot tip. Shit! Wow, dude! Look at that! That's a big animal track. And up here. Look at this! Holy moly! They're all pig tracks. Everywhere. Alright, this is very, very hectic and also very, very bloody exciting. There are pig tracks absolutely everywhere on this property right now. I don't even know, usually there's like one common track they come in and out of, but I'm telling you, they're everywhere. There's hundreds of them. If we don't see a pig tonight, I'm going to be very, very, very surprised. We've still got a little bit of sunlight left before I really want to start kicking it in the arse and starting to look for a bit of food. So what I might try to do, I wouldn't mind going to find a little rabbit. And I haven't seen one yet, but I reckon we can get back on the track, try to find a rabbit warren, and we'll just sit back outside of a rabbit warren. As soon as that sun starts to set, those little rabbits, they come out to play at night, and we'll see if we can't put a little rabbit around the fire. right, here we go. This is the game plan we've got going on. We found a beautiful rabbit warren. It looks bloody good. It looks bloody delicious. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna park the bike up the track a little bit more. We're gonna steam down. I've only got the 22 out right now, so we've only probably got about 15 to 20 minutes of sun left. So I'm just gonna sit back. We're gonna sniper up. So we're just gonna push ourselves up in the bush. We're gonna camo up, sit back, and just sort of, the wind is in a perfect position right now. We'll just sit back and wait for these rabbits to come out of their warrens. Heaps of rabbit holes. Problem is, there's been a heap of rain up here recently, and a lot of them are washed through, like that one is there. This one's washed out. That one might be alright. We'll sit here till it goes dark, and then once it goes dark, we'll make a game plan. But dude, this is so fun. Alright, this is the game plan. I'm gonna sit back, I'm gonna shut up, I'm just gonna chill out for the next half an hour until it gets dark, and hopefully we get one bunny coming out of one of those holes. They are a little bit washed out, like I said, but you just never know. So we're just gonna sit back here and see if we can get something come out of their hole. It's getting very, very bloody dark out here. I haven't seen one rabbit move. There's 2 kangaroos at the top of the hill over there. But that's it. No rabbit movement yet. It's very, very dark. I'm gonna sit here for a little bit longer. Hopefully we'll see something move. Well, that didn't bloody work, did it? I reckon what's happened is that rain has washed into those little rabbit warrens, and it's either pushed them out or the rabbits are way deep and they're going to come out later on. I don't know, but I didn't see one bunny whatsoever. This is usually how we do get rabbits, and it's a very, very fun way of getting them, but obviously we didn't come up trumps. I want to keep moving anyway. We've got a whole lot of stuff to get done tonight. So I'm just going to keep packing up here. We're going to punch back to camp, probably upgrade a rifle, get something a little bit bigger, a little bit heavier, and then we'll go try to find a couple of pigs later on. But that was so fun, man. No rabbits, still fun sitting there doing that. And right now, it is freezing cold. There's not a breath of wind, and it's like, it's freezing, dude. So it's going to be an interesting night. Slippery. Very slippery. Whoo! It is getting cold, boy. It is getting cold. Woo! Yeah, doggy. Oi, it is getting cold out here right now. We've got a beautiful little fire going on. Obviously, we do not have a rabbit around the fire right now, but that does not matter because we've got something bloody delicious to cook up anyway. Inside this bag, we've got a couple of cheeky little ingredients. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook a quick feed, and then we're gonna get back out there, see if we can't get something with the bigger rifles. But dude, that fire is beautiful, man. It's freezing out here. Alright, so what we're going to be cooking up here is probably one of the greatest camp foods of all time. And I'm starving. Look at that. A little bit of salami. Got a little bit of double smoked leg ham coming in hot. Have a go at that. Bit of cheese. Cheeky little bit of bread. And not last but not least, what makes it the greatest food of all time is that there. That there is called a jaffle maker, or whatever you want to bloody call it. You chuck that in the coals, my goodness, you're eating like a king. So the problem that we got right now is, I don't know where that little clip's gone to keep this thing shut, so what we're going to have to do is grab a little bit of this tie wire, snip him off here. We're going to make up our own little bloody clip. This thing's about 100 years old. It's done about 1,000 toasties. I'm just going to do one more right now. It's going to be bloody delicious. Look at that. That is going straight in the fire. Now the secret is with these little fellas, you don't want to get them too hot. So we're just going to bloody get a nice little bit going. I'm just going to sit him right there. Beautiful. With the butter defrosting over here. That fire is bloody beautiful. You want to smell this thing. I've just given it its last couple of seconds in the high heat. Chuck it in there. That's going to be done. Now, secret little hot tip. When you bring these things out of a fire, bash them on a rock each side. And don't be scared, mate. Give it hell. What that does, that loosens him up from the cast iron. And she's going to be lovely. Alright, let's go and have a look. Oh, field day. Hit it on the head. That's perfection. Look at that thing, dude. That is a pocket of goodness right there. I'm making another one. Wow. My God. I've got another one cooking down there in the fire. I'm going to smash this one. We'll smash that one. We'll hit the road. See if there's any animals about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 200 series. We'll leave the motorbike here. The 200 series is a lot quieter than that motorbike. That motorbike's pretty loud. And we're going to be trying to, like, I don't know, I'll probably walk a bit tonight. We'll drive a bit. We'll just go have a good sniff around and see if we can't get something big and delicious. But right now, this thing is pretty good, bloody delicious. Oh, good, man. Oh, look at that thing. Yeah, we're eating good. Rabbit. Got him. One down. There's one for the night. Beautiful, healthy looking rabbit. Nice clean eyes. Beautiful. I'm gonna eat him up. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. There's two. There's another one there. Get him. Smoked him. Rabbit down. Got him. There's two here. There's another one somewhere. He got away. There he is. Another beautiful little one. It's actually not a bad rabbit. He's a nice, healthy, clear eyes. Here's another good one. Not bad at all, Russ. We are back. We're back at camp. The time right now, 1:17 in the morning, dude. I've been driving around for that long, trying to find a little piglet for breakfast tomorrow morning. Can't see nothing. It is a very, very strange night out here. We've got 2 rabbits, so we do have a little bit of food for tomorrow. But, dude, I've been driving all night long. Haven't seen bugger all. There's hardly any rabbits. There's bugger all kangaroos. There's no pigs. Nothing out there. I don't know what it is. It might be all the water that's hanging around. But anyway, it was a bloody beautiful night. Had the bloody tunes pumping. I've just been cruising around. I love doing this kind of thing. Now I'm sitting around a little fire, drying out my swag, because right now it is freezing cold, dude. The whole swag is just covered in condensation. Look at that, hand is soaking wet. So I'm trying to dry the swag out a little bit. I'm gonna keep this fire pumping for the entire night, and that's me. All right, I'm out of here. Peace. I bloody love yous, and I'll see yous in the morning. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, good bloody morning. What is going on, my doggies? It's mid-morning right now. The field day, he buggered up, didn't he? I took a flat battery out on that adventure with me just then, and I had no cameras, so I couldn't bring you guys along on the journey. But look, we've been out for a little bit now. I've been driving around the farm, looking at the tracks that happened last night and trying to figure out where we're gonna upgrade these rabbits. I don't know. I'm gonna take you guys back out there. I'm not gonna say too much. I'll just take you back out there with a camera and a full battery in the camera this time. We'll go back out, we'll have a look on the moto and see what we can see, but we've got a beautiful little fire pumping down here. Well, last night was that cold. You just don't understand. I don't like the cold weather. Last night was freezing, mate. All right, what we're gonna get done is coffee. I'm stinging for a coffee right now, so I'm gonna make a coffee. And we'll go back out the farm and have a look around. I've been stinging for this coffee all morning. Look at that. That is a handful of delicious dark roasted coffee beans. The coffee that we're having right now is the FDYS dark roast, the heavy hitting, the bad boy, the big heavy hitter. We're gonna grind these beans up. We're not just having any coffee right now, we're having a proper barista session. There's nothing like a very, very good coffee in your bush in the morning. That's what we're doing. We'll grind these beans up, chuck them on the fire. Oh, there we go. There's a beautiful little coffee in the bush. I was dreaming about this last night while I was shivering my ass off in the swag there. Talking about coffee, this brings us to the sponsor of this video. This video is sponsored by absolutely nobody. That's right, we don't take sponsorships on this channel, but what we do, we have fieldayshop.com. So if you guys want to support your brother, support the field day out here in the bush creating content for you guys, jump over there, grab yourself a hat, grab yourself some merch, maybe grab yourself a coffee cup, a little bit of coffee, or even one of these dope FDYS hoodies. Fieldayshop.com, jump over there, support your boy, help me, help you. Love you doggies, let's jump on the bike. So what you can see here, you can see that little bloody white line going through that fence line there. That's where the pigs enter these paddocks, and there's heaps of these little run throughs where the pigs come from the bush. They come through here and they eat all the farmer's crop. Now what you'll notice is that the bloody tyre tracks from the cruiser last night, nothing has passed over that track. It's still a fresh tyre track, and we were here, I probably come back around 1:30, 1 o'clock last night, this morning. So you can tell that there's no pigs have passed this point since 1:30, which is kind of a good sign because we didn't miss any pigs. But there's heaps of these little cut-ins along this track, and I'm just going up and I'm checking every one of them to see if any pigs have crossed. So we've got a couple more to check. They go all the way up there, but obviously I've been past about 5 or 6 of these. Ain't no pigs crossed so far. No sign of pigs right now. Can't That right there, my friends, is lunch. That is a rabbit. This is the rabbit we got last night. It's a beautiful little one. There's a fair bit of meat on him. Look at this thing. Unfortunately, what we had to do is we had to sacrifice his front arm because that's the point of impact where the bullet came in. It's a perfect shot. It's a heart shot. Went to sleep straight away, but we've lost his front arm. But if you've never seen a rabbit before, this is what they look like. There's a fair bit of meat. You get these nice little belly straps here. There's a fair bit of meat up on their hind legs here. And then all of this is meat as well. So you get a fair bit of a feed out of them. The way we're going to be cooking this rabbit up is a bloody delicious way. We're going a little bit bloody sophisticated. Down here, we've got this little engine. That little engine is going to spin this spindle. And on the spindle is that beautiful juicy rabbit we got last night. There's a look at that meat, dude. We're going to be eating good out here. There's a fair bit of meat on him. I've just wired him up in a couple of places just so he sits strong. And then basically what I'm guessing is I'm going to stick this spindle into that little engine. And then this is just going to sit on top of there. Now, I'm pretty sure we're going to do, hit this switch. Oh, look at this. And that right there is a rotisserie rabbit. She's going. Perfect cooking coals. Rabbit's on the cook. This is going to be good, man. Look at that. This little rabbit down here has been on the cook for about 7 to 10 minutes. It's starting to go golden. It's starting to smell. The smell's coming through the smoke, and it actually smells pretty good. Here's a little bit of a cooking update. Look at him go. I'm just slowly feeding that better coals with small sticks so we don't get too much of an intense heat, but it is looking very good. Nice and brown. It's not too far off being done. We'll give it another maybe 3 or 4 minutes. She's done. That'll do, bud. Oh, I'm just gonna check the rabbit. I reckon she's gonna be done pretty good. Oh, look at that. It's like chicken meat, dude. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's cooked to perfection. It's a little bit juicy. It's not too dry. We're good. Look at that thing. You're kidding me. So here we have a perfectly cooked rabbit. Take out these little side bits here. Juicy, delicious. Look at that. It basically just looks like chicken meat. It's cooked to perfection. One thing that rabbit is renowned for is being quite a dry meat. But if you cook it like this, look at that, it's still juicy inside. Still beautiful. Give that a little bit of salt and pepper, and there we go. Freshly caught rabbit, cooked slowly over a fire, rotisserie style. That is beautiful. Look at that. That right there is the definition of real food. None of this McDonald's. None of this packeted chip poison. That right there is real food. And it doesn't taste too bad. It's got the texture of chicken. Like it tastes like it feels like you're eating chicken, but it's got a very gamey taste. As it should, it comes straight out of the bush. But these little bits of rabbit, a little bit of salt and pepper, very good. Be nice if you had a dipping sauce or something like that, but it's not bad at all. If you're stuck out here, and we're in a full-on blown survival situation, these little fellas here would definitely get you through. We struggled to get a couple of rabbits in this episode. We didn't find any pigs, but look, we're still eating good food around a fire out here in paradise. Check that out. That's a rabbit leg. And look at how much meat you get off this thing. That is just a whole chunk of meat right there. Absolutely bloody beautiful. All right, my doggies, I'm out of here. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys enjoy these kind of videos and you haven't subscribed yet, bash that subscribe button. And if you have, you guys know I bloody love yous. All right, I'm gonna see you next week on the next adventure. Until then, peace, my doggies. Look at that, real food. Ow! is getting absolutely chewed by mosquitoes right now. I have a swollen ass cheek. They're blooding me through my bloody jeans. Just light up, would ya? It's that f***ing cold that the f***ing thing won't light. Alright. Are you f***ing serious? I can't see a f***ing thing, my eyes are burning. FDYS coffee. Some of the best shit going, doggies. Ooh, smell that! You smell this coffee, it'll wake you up, bud. Woo! That's good, man. Hopefully that fire keeps us warm out. Duck, I talk English! Me. Alright, here's the plan. I've just stocked up, blah, 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 blah.